Welcome to Bruno's Place, where we talk about the differences and ideals between the red and blue votes come election day. Today we're going to talk about the Democrats' idea of universal health care. To begin with, Democrats call their socialist health care plan universal health care. The word universal means something that applies to everyone. Universal is not meant for just one certain group. Something universal should cover all U.S. citizens. So universal health care is not that universal because it does not apply to a few certain groups here in the U.S. So let's just take a look at a few of those groups one by one. Firstly, the millionaires and billionaires here in the U.S. can already afford an excellent healthcare plan, one that they will not want to give up. And we could say the same about our politicians. Our politicians are very well cared for with their very own excellent and separate healthcare plan. Third on our list would be celebrities. With their millions and billions in wealth, they could afford a great healthcare plan. So they would exclude themselves from the government healthcare plan as well. Believe it or not, the homeless already have a separate and free healthcare system, rightfully so. Just about every city and town here in America has a free healthcare van for the homeless. Therefore, the only section of American society who will be affected by a socialist healthcare system would be the middle class. We will never see millionaires, billionaires, wealthy politicians, or wealthy celebrities in the same line for healthcare as you will see with the middle class. Nor will we see the homeless in the same line as the middle class, since their healthcare vans go where they are. What this amounts to is the creation of two separate systems, one for the wealthy and one for the middle class. It seems to me that the universal healthcare system that Democrats have in mind will have three major effects on American society. Firstly, it'll widen the gap between the wealthy and the middle class by separating us. Those who could afford great health care and those who depend on the government, not just for health, but for food and housing as well. Secondly, it'll build up the ranks of those who receive government benefits, otherwise known as welfare. And lastly, it will encourage a mindset where we can ruin our health with a lifetime of fast food, alcohol, sugary snacks, and drinks. Then the government can come to our aid and pay the doctor who would give us pills to make us feel better. Just think about it. We will have to depend on a government healthcare plan from the day we are born to the day we expire. If Democrats were really worried about universal healthcare, then education is where it's at. Instead of turning our healthcare system upside down and inside out, they would promote the idea of eating right and exercise. Now that's universal. Thank you for your time and attention.